friends, it's Jessie here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. For today's video, I have my expense tracking for the second full week in February. We are tracking from February 6th through the 12th. And we don't have a ton of transactions this week. We've been sick in my household. In fact, I am still sick. You can probably hear it in my voice. I am most likely going to have to edit out a bunch of coughing fits and things, but I'm going to do my best to get through this. We had just a handful of transactions. We weren't doing a ton of shopping and spending because we were just at home recuperating from this nasty virus, whatever it is. It's like upper respiratory, maybe it's the flu, I don't know, but I have been miserable for the last week, as has my husband and our oldest son. My youngest son has somehow managed to avoid getting it. Hopefully he continues to remain healthy because I would not wish this on anyone. I haven't been this sick since we had COVID back in 2020. And in fact, I feel worse now than I did then. It's not COVID, we tested negative for that. I don't know, I think it's just the flu maybe, but feeling miserable. And because of that, we have just been in bed for the most part. We haven't spent a ton of money, which I guess is good for the budget. So we got about 10 transactions to get through, and we're gonna start on the 6th. I went and did some grocery shopping. I went to Aldi and Meijer this week for something different. I didn't even film a grocery haul because I didn't buy that much. My channel members saw a little glimpse of what we bought in my vlog video that I posted, but it wasn't like a full-on shop. We had a ton of stuff in our fridge and freezer, so we didn't need to shop a ton. So that made our spending really low this week. So on the 6th, I went to Aldi, just grabbed a couple things. The category there is grocery. And the amount that I spent at Aldi was $24.15. And then I also went to Meijer that day. Also grocery. And I spent right around the same amount there. This was $24.05. And that was it for groceries till we got to the weekend when we had to go and get some things. In fact, we didn't go. We had a Walmart delivery over the weekend to get like some cough medicine and things because we were well into being ill at that point. But we're not quite there yet. Also on the 6th, I went to Dollar Tree and picked up the things that I needed for my boys for Valentine's Day goodie bags. I took this out of our spending money. I could have used our sinking fund for this. We have a celebration sinking fund, but anytime that I can sort of cash roll this instead of having to get into my sinking funds, I do. We did have some money come out of sinking funds this week, but I don't track that here. I track that separately. So that was $21.06 at Dollar Tree. Excuse me, I just had a major coughing fit. I'm trying to edit these out, but I have a feeling it's going to be difficult to edit absolutely everything. So my apologies for my scratchy throat, voice, and the coughing that you're inevitably going to hear here. On the 6th, we also had our car insurance come out. And that amount, oh, that's the bills category. And the amount that we spent there was $504.81. We do have quite a few vehicles to insure, and Michigan is like the highest car insurance premiums in the country, if I'm not mistaken. So that explains that. On the 7th, my husband went to Dollar General and picked up a few things. I don't know what exactly he bought. I know for sure he needed batteries, but I don't know what else. So I'm going to take this out of spending. And that was $16.02. On the 8th, we had lunch at a little local cafe. This was right about the time we started getting sick, like the end of this day. But we were at work this day and we ended up grabbing some takeout from a little local restaurant, so that's coming out of eating out, and that was $34.17. On the 9th, I paid our Michigan gas bill. So that category is bills. And the amount there was $55. This also was the day that we got like full-fledged sick. Like we started feeling rough on the 8th. The 9th was when it really hit us. So we placed a Walmart order to get us some cough medicine, some cough drops, few other odds and ends. I took this out of grocery, and the amount was $57.87. Thankful, very thankful for Walmart delivery. And the rest of the week we just felt awful, so we stayed home, we rested up. We did order a pizza on the 10th because none of us felt like cooking, so that was Pizza Hut. From our eating out budget, we spent $61.18. And last but not least then, on the 12th, we went to the pharmacy to get some more medicine. I took this out of our spending budget. And that was $5.29. And that was it from our regular budget. Like I said, we did do some spending out of our sinking funds, but we tracked that separately. This was everything that came out of our typical weekly budget. So a very low spend week. So we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 different categories to track here, I think. So I'm gonna grab 4 highlighters. And I'm gonna just get this added up and get out of here, because the more I talk, the more I cough, and I'm anxious to get back to resting. It's been a week of this illness, and I'm sincerely hoping that I'm reaching the tail end of it here. So, starting with grocery, we had $24.15. Plus $24.05. Plus $57.87. And so the amount that we spent was $106.07 this week on groceries. I also skipped my factor meals, and in fact I've skipped them for the next couple of weeks. I've just been making do without them, and that's going to save me a ton this month. So that is grocery. Next up we will do spending. So we had $21.06 plus $16.02 plus $5.29 for a total of $42.37. For bills, the only thing we had was our car insurance. A lot of our bills come out the first week of the month. Oh, we had car insurance and we had Michigan gas. So we didn't have very many bills. We also didn't have anything come out of auto pay this week. So that's good. $504.81 plus 55 is $559.81. And last but not least then, we had eating out. We did $34.17. That was a very crooked highlighting job there. And $61.18 for a total of $95.35. So yeah, very low-key week. We were just sick, not spending a ton of money, which is good for the budget. Let's get a total really quick of everything. We spent $106.07 plus $42.37 plus $559.81 plus $95.35 for a total of $803.60 this week. So I will use this worksheet that we just filled out to fill in my hybrid budget. You will see that budget update tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching and being patient with me as I've been sick this week. Hopefully I'm on the mend and I will be back to normal very, very soon. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, friends.